You can't see down into his stomach.
Oh, yay!
It's totally sealed up. We call that the palatal valve. That actually prevents any water from going on the inside of his throat if he is eating. He'll have to bring it to the surface. If he's underwater, he can catch something, but he's got to keep it sealed up. They can open and close that at will. Whenever they want to, they can lower that valve, and they'll let food go right down into their belly. Yeah, so these guys, they're the most vocal reptile, but they have no vocal cords. And the way that they do that is they'll fill up their lungs full of air, and they'll use the pressure of the water and the pressure of just them exerting that air, and they'll use that valve, and they'll make a noise. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen on the documentaries, the bellow, how it makes the water dance off their backs and makes a really loud guttural noise. It's pretty cool, and that sound will travel for over 2 miles in all directions. Yeah, so these guys are really, really cool animals. Now, I'm going to show you, where's that stick? I'm going to show you guys how quick this guy is. Now, if you look on his face, you guys notice how he looks like he has little dots all over his face, kind of like he has a little stubble beard that's growing in? Yeah, what those are little individual nerves. And they are very quick to fire because they don't have any flesh on their face. It's just skin directly on top of bone. So when I come into contact with him, he immediately knows that something's there. And have you guys ever seen those crazy guys that stick their hand or their head inside of an alligator's mouth? The way they can get away with that is if you notice, when you're directly in, yeah, Justin. When you notice that if he opens up his mouth, his eyes are on top. Can't see anything in the front of him. So once his mouth is open, all he's relying on is those nerves. So say if I put that there and I don't come in contact, he doesn't actually close his mouth. But say if I put it in there and I do come in contact, instantly he'll bite down because of how quick those nerves are. And that's how a lot of people will end up getting bitten, is because the animal will sit super still, it'll give them a false sense of confidence, they try to put their hand inside the mouth, and your finger's gone. But again, it's not the animal's fault, they are just being alligators.
Let me see that for a second. Excuse me, let me see that still. Let me see that. How many teeth do they have?
They have 80 teeth total, 40 on top and 40 on the bottom. And they cycle throughout 5,000 teeth in a single lifetime. Once one gets broken, once one gets ripped out or falls out, another one replaces it within a week or so. So these guys never have to go to the dentist or brush their teeth.
Like sharks.
Just like sharks. Well, with these guys, it's kind of weird. Like sharks, you know how they kind of like has like a rotating belt? With these guys, one's just getting printed right behind the other one. So as soon as they need it, it'll pop right back out. Yeah, these little guys are about 2 years old. The head of that one is probably about a 4 to 5 year old gator. They'll reach their adult size within 7 to 8 years, and the males will continuously grow throughout their whole lives. And the standing record of 16 feet 4 inches, we know for a fact that record is waiting to be beaten because we find skeletons of them from the Ice Age that are well over 20 feet long.
Like that one.
Yeah, possibly it's going to be a lot bigger than that. It'll be big enough that they can fit one of you guys in their mouth entirely. But they don't want to eat us because we're very salty and we smell weird, so we're not on the menu.
You guys ready to hold some of the animals?
Oh, yeah.